In the top stories, Prime Minister Drew attends CARICOM meeting in Barbados. Bahamas Prime Minister reaffirms non-aligned stance amid U.S.-China tensions. And a federal judge to review motion to dismiss corruption charges against Mayor Eric Adams. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Today is Wednesday, February 19th, 2025. I'm your presenter, Shanique Harvey. Nationally, Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew of St. Kitts and Nevis is leading a delegation to the 48th regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government of the Caribbean Community, or CARICOM, in Barbados from February 18th to 21st, 2025. Accompanying the Prime Minister are Ministers of Foreign Affairs Dr. Denzel Douglas, Permanent Secretary Naima Hazel, CARICOM Ambassador Larry Vaughan, Press Secretary Javon Liebert, and Senior Foreign Service Officer Bjorn Hazel. The meeting will address key regional issues including economic resilience, climate change, security, food security, and the ongoing situation in Haiti. Discussions will also focus on deepening integration within the CARICOM single market and economy and strengthening global partnerships. High-level engagements are scheduled with UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres and European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen. A major outcome will be Martinique's signing as an associate member of CARICOM, further expanding the regional bloc's influence. Prime Minister Drew's participation emphasizes St. Kitts and Nevis's commitment to advancing the Caribbean's prosperity and sustainability. On February 18, 2025, Sadler's Primary School dedicated a day to honor outstanding community figures who inspire and support its students. Classroom doors displayed the achievements of these local heroes, with several honorees engaging directly with students to share the importance of education and the school's rich history. Among the honorees were Miss Alicia Diana Collins, an alumna known for her ongoing commitment to youth development and community enrichment; Mrs. Selma Broadbelt, a former principal whose dedication to the school continues to positively impact students and staff; Mrs. Claricia Langley Stevens, a key benefactor of the school's breakfast program, known for her support of youth development; Mrs. Marva Bradshaw, a former principal whose continued support and involvement with the school leave a lasting legacy; Mrs. Marlene Stevens, a respected member of the school family who offers spiritual support and encouragement to both staff and students; Mr. Joel Patrick, a proud former student and dedicated supporter whose contributions have shaped the school's growth; Mr. Don Grant, an alum and loyal supporter whose generosity has supported many school initiatives; Ms. Gialta Langley, an alumna based overseas whose continuous support strengthens the Sadler's community; Teacher Orvis Mills, a frequent visitor and strong advocate for student development and spiritual well-being. The event highlighted the profound impact of these individuals, showcasing how their ongoing support enriches the Sadler's Primary School community. Preparations are underway for the hosting of this year's annual review and planning committee of the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Marine Resources under the theme Celebrating 30 Years from Soil to Sea, The Journey to Sustainability. This annual review and planning committee that is set for Tuesday, 25th February 2025, will bring together senior government officials, representatives from allied agencies, farmers, and other stakeholders in the agricultural sector for an in-depth discussion on the progress and future direction of agriculture. This yearly consultation offers a platform for agricultural stakeholders to contribute to the development of strategic plans for the upcoming year, ensuring a collective and informed approach to address challenges and capitalize on opportunities. The meeting, which provides an opportunity to reflect on the ministry's 30-year journey while focusing on strategies for sustainable agricultural development, will take place at the Kuna Conference Center from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. on February 25th. We move now to news on the regional scene. Bahamas Prime Minister Philip Davis confirmed on Tuesday that Caribbean nations will remain neutral amid the escalating geopolitical tensions between the U.S. and China. His comments followed a letter from U.S. lawmakers urging the U.S. to engage more with the Caribbean, citing concerns about China's growing influence in the region. Davis emphasized that CARICOM will continue its non-alignment policy on such issues, recalling his role in securing bilateral agreements during his tenure as CARICOM chairman in 2023. The U.S. letter highlighted the Caribbean's strategic importance to U.S. national security and economic interests, particularly in areas like trade, energy security, and combating illicit activities. U.S. Embassy Charge d'Affaires Kimberly Furnish also urged regional partners to resist China's influence, stressing the importance of trusted partnerships for mutual economic growth. The Chinese embassy in Nassau did not respond for comment. The next CARICOM meeting will be held in Barbados later this week. The Progressive Labour Party, or PLP, led by Premier David Burt, won its third consecutive term in Tuesday's general elections, securing 25 out of 36 parliamentary seats. This is a reduced majority as the opposition One Bermuda Alliance, or OBA, gained 5 seats, bringing its total to 11. Voter turnout was 54.99%, with 24,779 votes cast. Premier Burt, who has led Bermuda since 2017, pledged to focus on economic development, social support, and addressing the needs of vulnerable citizens. Despite the PLP's reduced majority, Burt remains popular. The OBA's gains position them as a stronger opposition force, shifting Bermuda's political dynamics moving forward. Internationally, a federal judge will hear a motion today regarding a request to drop corruption charges against New York City Mayor Eric Adams. The charges accuse Adams of accepting over $100,000 in illegal campaign contributions and travel perks from a Turkish official while serving as Brooklyn Borough President. Deputy Attorney General Emile Beauvais proposed dropping the charges, citing Adams' limited ability to address key issues like immigration and crime. This move sparked a backlash within the DOJ, with several prosecutors resigning in protest, accusing Beauvais of attempting a political quid pro quo deal. Adams' lawyer Alex Spiro denied the allegations, stating, quote, "There was no quid pro quo, period," end quote. The hearing on Wednesday will address the request's legal and political ramifications. And finally, in international news, U.S. rapper A$AP Rocky was acquitted on Tuesday of 2 felony assault charges after a 3-week trial. The verdict, reached in just 3 hours, spared the rapper from a potential 20-year prison sentence. Rocky embraced his partner Rihanna in an emotional moment as the not guilty verdict was read. The charges stemmed from a 2021 altercation with former friend A$AP Relly, who accused Rocky of firing a gun at him. Rocky's defense argued he fired a prop gun in self-defense. Rocky had turned down a plea deal offering 6 months in jail before the trial, maintaining his innocence. The jury sided with him, and his lawyer, Joe Tacopina, said the verdict proved Rocky's innocence. And now for the weather. Present weather is cloudy skies with showers. Winds are a moderate breeze of 15 miles per hour from a northeasterly direction. The temperature for today is 28 degrees Celsius or 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Seas are 1.5 to 2.1 meters or 5 to 7 feet. Therefore, small craft operators should continue to exercise caution. The weather forecast for today predicts partly sunny skies with brief cloudy spells and a 60% or moderate chance of brief passing showers. Tonight will be fair to partly cloudy skies with a 40% or moderate chance of brief passing overnight showers. Sunset for today will be at 6:15 p.m. and sunrise for tomorrow will be at 6:34 a.m. And that brings us to the end of the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Join us this evening for these stories and more in detail. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your presenter, Shanique Harvey.